Yes, Scott Gray.
So this resolution that I'm presenting involves the appointment of state committee members. As you know, there are standing committees that the state party appoints, such as the Platform and Rules Committee, and this restricts appointment of 4 classes. Those would be state constitutional officers, members of the legislature, political lobbyists, and political consultants. So it is our belief that these individuals should not be eligible for an appointed position to these committees. And as a result, I move that we adopt the resolution.
Second.
Thank you. Go ahead and stay. So it has been moved and seconded. Would anyone like to discuss? Mr. Gray, I'll give you an opportunity to speak on your resolution beyond what you said.
I think I presented it. Again, Wayne said it earlier, this should be about the people, not about the party appointing people who are already elected and consultants and lobbyists. So we believe this should go to the state committee and be voted on and approved at the state convention.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to speak on the resolution? Would anyone else like to speak on the resolution for or against? You're welcome to.
Could it be read?
We can take a few minutes if you guys would like to read it. It is a little bit lengthy. And I also want to say this was written by John Mark Huckabee. And thank you, Scott Gray, for presenting it today. So we're going to take just a few minutes if anybody would like to come up and read it, if you can't read it from your seat. Oh, Margot?
We can't read it.
Okay.
You can't see it?
Okay. Scott, would you like to come read it?
I don't mind. I usually use at least 16-point type, so I'll get my bifocals adjusted. Resolution on party committee membership eligibility. Resolved, the 1st and 2nd Congressional District Committees, Republican Party of Arkansas, shall submit the following resolution to the 2024 State Convention Platform and Resolutions Committee. Whereas the Republican Party of Arkansas seeks to uphold the principles of transparency, fairness, and unbiased representation within its party standing, special, and convention committees. Whereas, recognizing the potential for conflicts of interest and undue influence, it is imperative to establish guidelines for eligibility to serve on party standing, special, and convention committees. Whereas, individuals employed by a state constitutional officer, members of the Arkansas General Assembly, or engaged as a political lobbyist or consultant with clients in Arkansas may face conflicts that compromise the impartiality of party standing, special, and convention committees. Therefore, be it resolved by the Republican Party of Arkansas that all membership or appointment to all standing, special, and convention committees shall be subject to the following criteria: eligibility. To serve on any party standing, special, or convention committee, an individual must not be employed by a state constitutional officer. To serve on any party standing, special, or convention committee, an individual must not be a member of the Arkansas General Assembly. To serve on any party standing, special, or convention committee, an individual must not work as a political lobbyist or political consultant with clients in Arkansas. Definitions. State constitutional officer refers to any elected official holding a constitutional office at the state level. Member of the Arkansas General Assembly refers to individuals serving as senators or representatives in the legislative body of the state of Arkansas. Political lobbyist refers to an individual engaged in activities to influence government decisions, policies, or actions on behalf of clients. Political consultant refers to an individual providing clients professional advice or services in political matters. Implementation, Section 3. The Republican Party of Arkansas shall actively enforce these eligibility criteria during standing, special, and convention committee member selection. Existing committee members falling under prohibited categories shall be given a reasonable transition period to comply with this resolution. Section 4, Review and Amendments. The The Republican Party of Arkansas commits to review regularly and, if necessary, amend these eligibility criteria to address any unforeseen challenges or changing circumstances. Section 5, effective date, this resolution shall be binding and shall take effect immediately upon approval by the Republican Party of Arkansas 2024 State Convention and shall apply to all future committee appointments. Here we go.
Thank you. Yes, please give him a round of applause for reading that. I was just going to reiterate that this resolution is to propose this to the State Resolutions and Platforms Committee. Okay, so would anyone else like to speak on the resolution?
So this is not a proposal to change the rules, it's a proposal to have the platform committee study the issue?
No, it's a proposal to submit it to the Resolutions and Platform Committee.
Is that the right place to submit it to?
Yes. In this particular case and how it's written, and I understand your question, but in this particular case, in the manner in which it was written, yes, it's correct. Any other questions?
I have a question. With regard to the state constitutional officer, you know, constables are constitutional officers. They're guaranteed in our...
It actually says employees of. It said employees of, if you're an employee of, so in other words, if you're working at the Capitol and you're an employee of, so it's not actually excluding this constitutional officers, it's actually excluding the employees of.
Well, that encompasses a large part of this state. I mean, we have a lot of people who one way or another work for a constitutional officer.
Are you saying that because it's because of a constable? Is that your?
No. I understand. My concern was whether or not a constable could sit on the committee.
Oh, yes.
You said the word employees, but now the word employees encompasses a large number of people in this state.
And to be clear, this is for appointments. So appointments to the Rules Committee, appointments to the Platform Committee, etc. So they're still eligible to be a member of their local county committee and any committees within. But that is the position of this resolution.
You know, the Secretary of State, for instance, has 40, 50, 60 employees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other? Yes, so that is, so under this, if 40, 50, or 60 employees, if they were also members of the Republican Party of Arkansas, they could be a county committee member. They could be a district committee member, a state committee member. What they could not do is serve on state level standing special committees. And this was, again, written by John Mark Huckabee, who's clearly been around this kind of thing for a long time, and he felt that this was a solution that would provide some relief. So, and thank you for your comments. We're going to move on, and I can come back to you, but we need to, under Robert's Rules of Order, everyone should get an opportunity to speak. Courtney?
I just wanted to see how many people in here work for a constitutional officer. I don't think I know of any, and we're saying that that's the majority of the state. So I'm just wondering how many in here work for a constitutional officer.
Point of information?
Thank you, and
Want to raise
yes.
their hand?
Okay.
If no one
Is a clerk a constitutional officer? County clerk?
No. Okay, if there's no more, is there any further discussion? Yes,
I
yes,
just want to
Walter.
know if this will prevent the nonsense that went on at the summer meeting? The state summer meeting?
No, this was a different subject altogether, yes. Okay, any other discussion? Okay, discussion is closed. We'll move to the vote. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
No.
Motion carries. Motion carries. Next, we're going to have, if Mark Brannon and Mike Rasmussen can come up this way.